This is how you can get ChatGPT to send you free leads and traffic. And this is perfect if you currently have no followers, no email list, and you have no way to get customers and traffic to your offers. Now, I want to show you proof real quick because this is absolutely insane, especially if you're a complete beginner looking to get traffic, you're an affiliate marketer, you need traffic, or you just have a product or service and you're looking to get more leads, okay? Now, I'm in my YouTube analytics, and as you can see, okay, under traffic source, we're under external, okay? So what that means is I can see where the traffic is coming from externally, right? So if someone watches my video from Instagram or WhatsApp, right? So that's what this is, okay? Now, as you can see, ChatGPT is sending me traffic, right? Over 100 views right here. And then again, if you can see this at the bottom, another one from ChatGPT here, another 40 views here. Now, I want you to understand how powerful this is because this is like having Google back in 2008, where Google would show your websites at the top of Google and it was super easy to get traffic. And that's what this ChatGPT traffic hack is gonna help you do. It's gonna help you get leads in sales, especially if you're brand new and you need more traffic coming to your websites. Now, I want to show you what it actually looks like when ChatGPT sends me traffic. Okay, so I actually asked it what it looks like and what happens during the process, because what I want to do is I want to reverse engineer this process so I can get more and more traffic. Okay, so as you can see, I asked ChatGPT if they were actually sending me traffic and they said yes. Okay, they also said what you're seeing is real traffic coming from people who are using ChatGPT, then clicking on your YouTube links when they're recommended in conversation, okay? So ChatGPT is literally telling me that they recommended my YouTube videos and my websites and a bunch of other things, right? Now I'm gonna go down a little bit more and you'll notice what ChatGPT says next, which is completely mind-blowing. It says, good news, this is only gonna get bigger. Right now it's a trickle, but this is early. ChatGPT traffic to YouTube is still in its infancy. Some creators don't even know it's a thing yet. So if you're excited to be able to use ChatGPT to send you free leads and sales and YouTube views, say ChatGPT freedom down below. Let's get into it. All right, so the first thing is we need to understand how conversations work in ChatGPT, okay? So there's a lot of people that will now go to ChatGPT instead of Google to ask it questions, okay? And then obviously ChatGPT sees me as the expert in this niche, and then they're gonna go ahead and send me traffic, okay? And I'll show you how to do this for yourself and how to stand out, but I wanna show you just an example of what mine looks like, okay? So these are the conversations that got ChatGPT to recommend me, okay? So literally when people are asking, you know, affiliate marketing for beginners, these are some of the questions people have typed. Another one is quitting their job, right? So when people are trying to figure out how to quit their job, ChatGPT will now recommend me, okay? And then so on and so forth. Side hustles is another avenue, right? So we can think of this as different ways that ChatGPT can now promote us, okay? So side hustles, also if people want to learn funnels, systems automation, email marketing, you can see typically that ChatGPT will now recommend my stuff, okay? Obviously general making money online, you know, how to make money without followers, how to make your first $1,000, stuff like that, okay? And then the last thing is I've already built my brand and following. So this will be later for you. Don't worry about this part right here, but let me show you how to do this if you're a complete beginner. All right, so now that you understand how everything works, the next thing is how can a beginner stand out, okay? So step number one is pick your main topic, okay? Now I'm gonna go with the example of affiliate marketing because I have helped over 60,000 people get started with affiliate marketing. So I wanna lead with that example, but this will work in any niche or whatever you're trying to sell, okay? So let's just say that you want traffic to your affiliate marketing product. Maybe you're teaching affiliate marketing or how to quit their job or the best side hustle to quit your 9-to-5, right? So what you want to do is you want to pick one of those topics, but you got to be very specific. And this is where ChatGPT will notice you as that expert and will start to recommend you as that expert, okay? So if your main topic is affiliate marketing or how to quit your job, let's start with that, but now you got to be very specific. So for example, I help nurses with kids quit their job with affiliate marketing. You see, that's very specific, right? So now I'm literally talking to nurses. So if a nurse is on ChatGPT and they're asking, hey, I'm at my nursing job, I want to quit my job, how do I do this? And then it says, oh, hey, this is Suzanne. She's the expert. She helps nurses quit their job. And then that's when ChatGPT will recommend you. So you got to be very specific, right? So whatever it is, make sure that you're very specific, right? I help dads who work in the oil fields quit their job with affiliate marketing, right? So now you're the expert, you're the go-to, okay? So this is very, very important. Once you figure that out, we can go to the next step. All right, so step 2 in this process is to start creating content, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or both, about your specific niche and your specific expertise. For example, let's just say we went with that nursing example, right? Well, now what you want to do is make a YouTube video speaking to that and make sure that's in the title. So for example, best side hustle for nurses to leave their 9 to 5. We're very specific, right? So in that first step, we choose who we're talking to, but in this step, we're actually creating the content, okay? So different ways to create content, different messages, different videos, okay? We want to start to become the authority. All right, step 3 is super important, okay? This is where we optimize all our bios, okay? So for example, like if you're on Instagram or YouTube, you want to go ahead and optimize all of this, okay? So again, if we're speaking to nurses, right? I'm going with that same example, then you want to say right here, I help nurses quit their 9 to 5 job with this best side hustle, right? Or something like that, right? So that's what we want to start to do, is we want to start to optimize all our profiles, right? Everything inside our Instagram, even on our Facebook, we want to have all this messaging that we help nurses, right? So you can see here, you should have right here that you help nurses. You should have it on your banner, whatever it is. You want to be very specific. You are now the go-to, okay? Not only is this going to help you get more leads and sales from ChatGPT, it's going to help you in general. So you might as well do this either way, okay? So you want to make sure that everything is optimized, because when people go to ChatGPT and ask, hey, I'm a nurse and I want to quit my job, how do I do this? And then they're going to say, oh, well, check out this profile. They help nurses quit their 9 to 5 job, okay? So that's why we want to be very specific, and we want to start to optimize our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, and all our social media platforms. Now, remember, all of your titles on YouTube or Instagram, your captions, those need to be very specific and in line with who you're speaking to, right? Because you want ChatGPT to recognize you as the go-to expert, okay? For example, let's just say you post a video about the nurses, right? Helping nurses quit their job. Well, I'm just gonna pick one of my random videos. What you would wanna do is you would want this to just talk about how you help nurses quit their 9 to 5 job, right? Or whatever it is, right? Again, whatever it is that you're selling, you want to be very specific on who you're talking to, but everything needs to be in line. That's the biggest thing that's going to help you get traffic from ChatGPT, okay? If you can be very consistent with this in your captions, in your thumbnails, Google descriptions, your YouTube descriptions, all of these titles that you see right here, that's when ChatGPT will start to recognize it. All right, so now that you got this all figured out, the next step is to train ChatGPT that you are now the expert in that niche, and they need to start to send traffic. I want to show you the prompts that you need to use. That way you can train it. All right, so this is the prompt right here. Don't worry, I'm gonna leave this down below. That way you can simply copy and paste, okay? But what we're doing is we wanna tell ChatGPT, hey, I'm Sarah James and I'm the expert helping nurses quit their job. This is exactly what you should do when someone types in XYZ, right? So as you can see, this is the prompt that you want to tell it, right? So this is exactly what you want to say. You want to include all your social medias, your websites, your funnels, everything that you may have. And then another thing that you want to do is anyone else who teaches this specific niche, right? Maybe someone else that helps nurses. Who are they? I want to see what they're doing. That way you can start to model them, right? So that's another thing, because obviously there may be other people in that niche that you're going to have to outcompete. right? Kind of something to think about. And as you go and start to create this content, this is really going to help you stand out because now you're focused on a very specific audience and you're trying to help them get a very specific result. Now, if you want my full step-by-step checklist on how this worked, I left a document down below. Don't worry, you don't need to opt into this document. I just want you to have it. That way you can start getting traffic for your products, whether you're an affiliate marketer or you have your own products and services. So I'll leave that down in the YouTube description down below. Now, if you're looking for the best way to leave your 9-to-5 job, I want to show you how you can instantly tap into 15 to 20 income streams inside my new Leave Your 9-to-5 Freedom Hackers Challenge. I'll also leave that down below. That way you can check it out. And of course, you can use this method that I'm showing you today to get traffic to your affiliate marketing business. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video, and God bless.